Georgia Bulldogs and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Craver. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looking for room. It's Owens. Stopped right there. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
Hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
From the gun on third down, Reed. Turns it upfield. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Offense staying on the field there in hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Fourth down, Reed. Rush right in his face. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's fourth and short, fourth and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But fourth and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Well, the quarterback had the look he wanted. He had his big fella down here in the red zone. That's supposed to be an easy pitch and catch, but his buddy puts it on the floor.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Second down, going to throw it. Intercepted to stop the threat. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
All over him immediately.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys. Those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe defensive linemen with.
Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab down the left side. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27.
And, man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play, what do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Owens. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Throwing Reed. Unloads to the right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Reed. Caught. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. He's looking to throw. Rushes on. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
It'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Finds the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Sets his feet. It's Stockton. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Turns it upfield. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
I love the defense. How about the physicality on that one? That's a tough route to defend, and he catches the football, but what does he do? He gets him on the ground right now. Good physical tackle. No yak on that catch.
The 12th man, more than standing at the ready. They are the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Man, what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Kramer. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Second and long here. Here's Reed to throw. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and we saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to two guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Quarterback changing the play. Reed to throw for it on fourth. Unloads it left. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Here's Nate Frazier. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the ground, it's Owens. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Fires it. And he avoids the sack.
One of the things I love about this offense is they love to go for it on fourth down, and we've seen it early in this game already. I think you're going to see it again here. They've got supreme confidence in their offense to be able to go get it done, and you get the feeling this...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long, making the adjustment on the play. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert to 4th down, and it paid off. They kept that drive alive, but still ground to cover here on 1st down. Reed. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up.
He's got it inside the 30. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Back to pass, it's Reed. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And now a chance to pull even 1st and goal as we get late in the 1st half. Again, it's Reed. Look out! Touchdown, Texas A&M! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And the extra point is good. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Sells the run, looking to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Pulls it in on the right. Finds a seam. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Run in the red zone. It's Frazier. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the 1st half.
And he added the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Changing the routes with his receiver. Reed. Oh, pressure's coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Brings it down on the right side. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. Moves the pocket. It's Reed. They're all over it. Gets rid of it.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Throwing Reed. He's going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
That is such a great play by that defender, and how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Under pressure. Touchdown, Aggie. What a grab in the end zone for 6. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The extra point here would tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. This will likely be the last play of the half. DBs will try to keep everything in front. They'll ride him again. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Aggies will boot it away to start the second half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Throws to the tight end. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And the